celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium, home of the AppSt Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Mountaineers will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Caught over the middle, it's Tucker. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. The give on the option. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get... The quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle, and you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. The snap sets up the throw. Rush is on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Knocked down for the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big third down. Looking to throw for it. There's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the AppSt Mountaineers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. He's only got a few games left to make that final impression on Heisman voters, but based on the season he's had so far, he's certainly run his way well into contention, David.
It's been unbelievable. It's been unbelievable to be a running back to impact the game this much. Consistently, week in, week out, take the physical pounding and still be elite. Finishing this season will go a long way to deciding whether he wins the Heisman, but so far, Palmer, I've been impressed.
Man, the durability is just something to behold. When you think back to former Heisman winners at the position, especially at Alabama, guys like Mark Ingram or Derrick Henry, that's what those guys had as well. They seemed to get better as games went on, but they also got better as the season went on, and that's what this guy's doing now.
The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Key. Runs through the tackle. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Here's the handoff. There he goes. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Guys, let's chat about App State. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love now, Jesse. How do they handle it?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today is about as big as it gets.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Oh, what a move. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's #2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
The short hands, it's Courtney. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Courtney. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Turning it on! That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Davis looking to pass. Got his man on the right. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about it.
Touchdown, Mountaineer. Excellent pass by the back on the option. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grab near the sticks. It's Tucker. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Give to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Takes it on the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Davis will throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got his man. They've got it to the... line, and they'll move the chains. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he's got it inside the 20. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. He's looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game.
Deep shot for the end zone. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Absolutely perfect. That brings them to within 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week. But they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 11 over Texas State. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Oh, now. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, App State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way. .25, it's a nice number.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gets it out quickly. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab down the left side. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
He's now up to 66 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. From the red zone, looking for a man. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the move from inside is 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the...
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Finds a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Appalachian State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Running back searching for a hole. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
They booted away on fourth down. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Leaves it with the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Keep it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. Games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. He's now up to 75 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Appalachian State. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Power football with the run. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Across the 15. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll ride the hot hand. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dozier. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the stomping has commenced. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And some room to work. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Rides the back and leaves it. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Okay, ready? Now facing a 3rd and long. Moves. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Tucker. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. To the ground with the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now.
Turning it on. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, App State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking for a crease. It's Bradley. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
The give to the tailback. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It's 4th and 15, but the offense will stay on the field. Making side adjustments here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs. Bangs his way to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Oh, he's got some space. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense. So
it's a fumble on the play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? I don't know if it was luck or a grab. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10.
6-9-1, Gators score. Where'd he go?
They'll give it to him again. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to...
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're going to run it to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of the rivalry